Arauco War. The Arauco War of the early 16th century. Birds flew in the humid air as a group of Spanish explorers penetrated the jungle. They expected this territory to be easily conquered, like any other in the Americas. But little did they know, they would unleash a war that would become one of the longest conflicts in human history. In 1536, Spanish troops encountered the indigenous Mapuche people, farmers and hunters accustomed to living in the forests and mountains of the southern Andes. When the Spanish tried to impose their control, the Mapuche resisted. The first battle broke out in the Biobío River Valley. Although poorly armed, the Mapuche relied on guerrilla tactics and a knowledge of nature that far surpassed that of Spanish cavalry and firearms. As the decades passed, resistance persisted. The Mapuche employed a hit-and-run strategy, attacking Spanish forts, then disappearing into the dense jungle. Whenever the Spanish built a town or military outpost, the Mapuche destroyed it. Several peace treaties were made, but they were often broken, either by the Spanish, eager for expansion, or by Mapuche factions refusing to submit. War seemed to be a cycle: attack, negotiation, betrayal, and a return to fighting. As the 17th and 18th centuries entered, Spanish rule in South America came under intense pressure. Yet Mapuche territory remained stubbornly unconquered. Even as colonial rule shifted and the Spanish Empire weakened, the Mapuche maintained de facto sovereignty over their land. They governed themselves, maintained their culture, and remained ready to bear arms. In the early 19th century, Chile gained independence from Spain. But that independence did not mean freedom for the Mapuche. The new Chilean government continued its ambitions of expansion southward. Treaty after treaty was signed, but economic and political pressures drove Chilean forces to seize Mapuche land, building railways, settlements, and plantations. Finally, in 1883, after more than 280 years of resistance since the first clash in 1536, Chilean forces launched a major offensive known as the Pacification of Araucania. Mapuche territory fell to the state. Many Mapuche lost their land, were forced to live on reservations, and faced marginalization. Yet their spirit of resistance lives on in their traditions, music, and social movements to this day. The Arauco War is not merely a chronicle of conflict, but a story of a people's resilience in defending their identity and freedom for nearly 3 centuries. From the Biobío jungle to the fields of modern Chile, the Mapuche name remains a symbol of courage in resisting colonialism.